Hello everybody, my name is GG 2.0 and welcome to the first video on this brand new channel, GG 2.0 Reviews, or also known as GG 2.0 and GGF. And today I thought it'd be a fantastic Ben, I am torquing, dude. I thought it'd be a great idea to play the Ben 10 reboot video game, and I also thought it'd be a great time to do so because of the whole Ben 10 renaissance that is happening online, thanks to Dynamite Comics releasing their first issue of, well, another Ben 10 reboot. But this time, unlike this very infantile interpretation, which is funny to say because Ben 10 is a kids TV show, of course, but I believe with the reboot they went the wrong direction and it took a long time for the reboot to get its own footing. And anyway, that's enough of that. Let's get into it. As you can see, I have unlocked Master Control. I definitely didn't beg Azimuth to give it to me. I totally did. So we are going to go into this venture, this very mediocre venture, with all 10 aliens. And just like Dynamite Comics, Ben, I will be starting with...
Who's ready for a beatdown?
Forearms. Now, in terms of like Ben 10 video games, this certainly is not the best visually. This is a budget title, to say the least. And you could argue that the Ben 10 reboot itself is a very budget title, considering, like, not to shame any of the artists that worked on the show, but it isn't the most appealing visually. It's crazy to me that, like, a series with the potential of Ben 10, the creators, well, in 2017 decided to go this route. Kids can still enjoy the OG series, and whilst it's obviously comical and it has childish moments, of course, but it also tells a well-structured narrative. And from what I've seen of the reboot, including this, it's just so infantile. Okay, that's enough rambling about how bad the reboot is. That's not a very good start, is it, to this playthrough. Let's transform into... except gray matter. The Omnitrix never gives Ben what he wants, especially the OG one. So we're gonna act like the Omnitrix is in prototype, and for this battle we are gonna have to utilize gray matter, which is fine because we can shoot out these black holes, which is just a very OP ability. Okay, what do I have to do here? Destroy this? Okay. Oh god, they're surrounding me! I don't think so. What is cool about this game is we do have, like, ultimates and special abilities. As you can see there, I just sucked up all the enemies into that one giant hole. I'm not a fan of these designs whatsoever.
He must still be doing it.
Granted, the new Dynamite Comics artwork, whilst brilliant in terms of the alien designs, I think Forearms is incredible. Heat Blast, I'm not the biggest fan of this new interpretation, but what I don't like about the new comic is the fact that the people look abysmal. They actually do. And unfortunately, you know, we all know how Benjamin Kirby Tennyson gets the Omnitrix. Of course, it's a tale as old as time. It's as classic as Peter Parker getting bit by the radioactive spider, of course. What's unfortunate about this new comic is they illustrate that moment in such an underwhelming manner, in which I was reading it and I didn't feel anything, unfortunately, because there was no dynamic shots of the watch latching onto his wrist, and it didn't feel like this haunting yet special moment, which I feel like they wanted to go for with the new comic. You know, it's supposed to be a more mature take on the character and his lore, and yeah, it's just a bit of a missed opportunity there, and that's where the comic isn't up to a great start, in my opinion. I believe it should be able to stand on its own without having to rely on nostalgia for the OG series. Sorry, oh my god, I'm all over the place today. Here, we could have bought with our alien boost points our upgrades for our aliens, but of course, being a Ben 10 aficionado myself, I've already done it. I don't want to crap all over Dynamite Comics' Ben 10 because it's certainly a better interpretation than this, and I don't want to go back to this. I really don't. I don't want this being the main Ben 10 thing around, because it genuinely, I believe it killed the series' momentum and popularity. Okay, I'm not going to fall this time. I do like that Vilgax in Dynamite Comics' new interpretation is just a straight up warlord, similar to his version version in Ultimate Alien Force, but done correctly from what it seems. But we'll have to wait for more issues to see how that turns out. I just hope the rest of the comic isn't as lackluster as its first issue. And that carries over to Ben's first transformation into forearms. Yeah, they changed it, which is fine. I'm all for new interpretations, especially when it's well done. But whilst in the OG series, Ben was freaking out that he was on fire and had to come to terms with his abilities, especially with the help of Gwen and when Vilgax's drones came to attack him. In the comic, unfortunately, he doesn't get a chance to breathe. He's just fighting a mechanical bear, which I believe is from the reboot's continuity. And oh, fala, you just threw a pie at me, buddy. Oh, thank you. There we go. From what I can understand, what I'm interpreting that bear to be is either one of Animo's experiments, who could be a scientist for the military, because they're around now, or it is just, again, just a rogue military experiment not relating to Animo. But my point is, the comic didn't give Ben a time to breathe with his transformations. He transformed into forearms, as we can see here. And he's just kind of okay with it. He's like, okay, Freddy Fazbear, I'm gonna take you on. And I would have hoped for a comic that's marketing itself as a more grounded take would have allowed for that body horror of the transformation to have set in, especially for a 10-year-old kid, you know? That would freak me out. Whilst it's got to be awesome, it's got to be interpreted as like, yeah, this is my superpower. It's also a freaky thing to go through, and unfortunately, it just doesn't make the most of that. Because he immediately transforms into Heat Blast right after, whilst he makes a remark that he feels a bit fuzzy. Oh, by the way, it's hero time, guys, because I'm about to activate my ultimate. But these are quite cool. A bit jank, but I like them. Ben mentions that he feels fuzzy and he doesn't feel great. For a brief second, he immediately transforms into Heat Blast and defeats the bear. I was expecting a lot more from its first issue. I was expecting it to just really impress me, and it didn't, unfortunately. I don't mean to be one of these fans which compares everything to— get out of the way, man! Compares everything to the OG show. But in this regard, especially when we're just retreading the same ground, but worse, I can't help it. I have to do that. I've just realized this playthrough has turned into me rambling about Dynamite Comics' Ben 10 more than anything. But that is due to, there isn't much to talk about this game, really. It's a beat-em-up. It's a good beat-em-up. I do enjoy it. I do like the fact that Ben in the new comic is a fan of Five Nights at Freddy's, because of course he would be in this day and age, of course. This interpretation of Heat Blast reminds me of superhero buddies from the OG show. I want to talk a bit about the future of the channel and where I want to go with it. As you can see, I am illustrating myself with a Ben 10 avatar mixed in with the style of Murata from One Punch Man. I've got basically Saitama's face. That's going to be my avatar going forward. That is going to be me. That is GG 2.0. I know, I'm pretty sexy. Where I want to take this channel going forward is a really fun direction. I want to share my love, and even though it sounds like disdain, I promise it is tough love for Ben 10 as a franchise. I'm planning on doing some Fortnite gameplay videos going forward as well, because my lovely girlfriend, GGF, gifted me the Ben 10 skin, which is based off his Ultimate Alien design, which is absolutely incredible. I do love with that skin pack, Ben, whilst illustrated as Ultimate Alien self, Heat Blast is his classic design just with the green Omnitrix emblem, which is just incredible. I'm also going to show off, I think, Accelerate's Ultimate, because it's a fun one. Let's go Accelerate! Say it with me now. Oh, wait, where are you guys going? Come back here. Come on, let's go over here. It's hero time! Chili fries. I love chili fries. They ruin the milk. Oh! Gwen! You betrayed me! I have to transform into grey matter. I thought I'd have to, like, squeeze my way in. Right, let's do that.
Let's give this a little
Grey matter!
Let's get this over with.
Let's get this over with. Ooh, okay, I'm in a tiny room. No, I'm outside. I'm not in a tiny room at all. I am just tiny. I am teeny tiny. I am teeny tiny man. I want to make all the Galvin out there proud, especially Asmuth. He's always on my case. But yeah, if you're enjoying this video so far, please give this video a like and maybe comment down below what your favorite interpretation of Ben 10 is. Whether that's the OG show, the Ultimate Alien Force version, or Omniverse. Even the reboot. If you enjoy the reboot, please tell me what you love about it, and I'd love to take those thoughts and comments from all of you, if any of you are watching, into the next video and discuss that too. That's what I really want to do with the channel. I want to have an open discussion with you guys about Ben 10 because, again, I just really love this franchise. It has been a part of my life for as long as I can remember, and it's finally back, which is very nice. Let's go Stinkfly. Yes, exactly. Ooh, pooey. Zombozo's goons are no match for the power of the Matrix. That's Stinkfly sounds very familiar. I wonder who that could be. It's Greg Sipes. Kevin Ethan Levin himself.
Apparently, I don't stink at navigating.
Questionable, especially when I'm controlling you, Stinkfly. I wish we could shoot our projectiles, but I don't think we can. Once I've completed this game, by the way, on the channel, I would love to check out Ben 10 Power Trip. That game is a bit of a gem. It's the first open world Ben 10 video game, and it's a lot of fun just patrolling the world as Accelerate and, ow! Like running through the city and stuff. It's pretty fun, and I would love to check that out and play that with you guys. And gals. Or people, aliens, any of you who are watching this. Get out of the way, Jack in the Boxes. I do love how these and I do love how these enemies are designed. It would be amazing if we would have been able to face like the circus freaks as well. I really enjoy that. Just that group. They're a lot of fun. I believe this is going to be our final transformation. The most mighty of all. The one who rivals Waybig. And he knows. Look how smug this motherfucker. Oh, this mofo is. He knows he's rivaling Waybig. But this is where we are. Oh my god, there are so many plot twists in this episode. I wonder what's gonna happen if I step on that panel. I better be an alien who's extremely heavy, right? Of course, because nothing wrong is gonna happen. The something wrong did happen. Okay, everybody, that will be it for today's very short episode. I know it was all over the place in terms of the commentary, but I am somewhat rusty. But I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you got a little bit of entertainment out of this strange hero of heroes rambling about Dynamite Comics. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. It is hero time all the time. Keep being awesome. Please give this video a like if you enjoyed and subscribe to the channel because you don't want to miss part 2. Remember, I know I just said it. I already forgot. Hold on. I gotta read my notes. It's hero time all the time.